Hello, 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 everyone. NecroVMX here, and welcome back with more Dragon Quest VI: Realms of Revelation. I did a lot of off-screen grinding by going to the Spiegelspire, which you can't get in, but, like on the outside, you can fight monsters in that, like, 2 steps there, just going back and forth. It's not exciting to watch, which is why it was done completely off-screen. The enemies there are actually quite a bit tougher than the enemies that I've used to been fighting, so it took a little while because at first I had to take the battle seriously, but I leveled up a lot, and the reason that I was doing... They don't give a lot of money, though, so it took a while. That's another reason it took a while, but... The reason that I'm doing it there is because you can, be even level 99 there, and it doesn't matter. You still gain points, battle points towards vocations. So the vocations have changed. Let me catch you up on everything. So, first of all, Rek is level 27, and he actually mastered Warrior. So I changed him over to Martial Artist. He's currently at Green Belt. Okay, Carver here is still a martial artist. He's at level 7, so he's got like one more level to go before he masters martial artist. Millie had mastered priest, so I put her on warrior. She's level 3 warrior, so swashbuckler. Also, yeah, Carver's now level... where's level 28? She's level 26. Neven, who's now level 24, he finished out... what is it? Wizard or mage? I think it's mage. So now I put him on priest, and he's at level 1. He's a neophyte. Ashlyn, who's now level 21, she had finished Gadabout, and I made her a dancer. So she's a level 3 dancer, which is an opening act. Amos finished out Monster Master, and I put him on... what do you call it? I put him on merchant. So he's a level 1 merchant. I could just read it right there. It says it, So he's a huckster, and he's level 22. So I felt like because, like, in-game, like, when you meet Amos, he has that ability to turn into a dragon. It seemed like it made sense, and now he's got the poof spell, so he can turn into that. So anyway, we're going to, yeah. I'm going to show you guys where we're going to go next. The only thing is I've been warping around quite a bit. I actually have no idea where my my special little island thing is. I have no idea where it went. Like, would it be out here? Nope. Oh. That's a problem. I'm going to have to go looking for that. All right, we got mad mollusks here. You have roundhouse kick, yeah. So. Roundhouse kick is a free attack, so that's the great thing about... martial artists. They just pretty much do everything they can. A lot of their attacks are free. Would it be up here somewhere? Where the hell did it go? Scorching Man and a Toxic Term. I actually, yeah, because I warped around quite a bit, so I actually have no idea where the little island is. Oh, Amos is a peddler, and he's learned Muster Strength. Maybe down here somewhere? Oh, there it is. It's down there for some reason. Okay. Ooh, let's see. I could actually go for a Mercurial Thrust because it's guaranteed to hit before they attack. I just don't know if it'll actually work really well. For you, I'm just going to have you attack. You probably don't have anything that I could use unless you have... Yeah. I'm not set up for metal slimes right now, but let's see what happens. Oh, that guy's sticking around. I didn't actually hit. So, unfortunately. All 3 are sticking around, says something. That's 1. I don't think that second hit can actually hit them. Damn. Okay, that's 2. Let's see what happens now. He gone, but the one that I've been hitting is still around. That's exciting. Ba-ba-da-bum. Got him. Ba-ba-da-bum. That's a lot of experience points right there. See if we can get this guy. Oh, we got 2 of them. Nice. That's 2,700 experience points right there. Nobody leveled, though, but that's exciting. So pretty much any time that I need to grind will be done at the Spiegelspire. So we're actually going to go to an area near the Spiegelspire. The islands that are just north of it. Let's see what we got here. We got a cauldron and some sea slimes. Oh, I didn't realize I was on Mercurial Thrust. I meant to do Roundhouse Kick. It's okay. No big deal. These enemies are not exactly tough. The only oh, that sucks. The only bad thing is that sea slimes have naturally high defense, and then they use Kabuff, and it becomes a pain in the ass. But we have magic to use on them. So we're gonna, yeah, I'll show you where we're gonna go. We're gonna go here. Actually, I just realized that this part of the map, okay, there we go. That wasn't filled out, and I'm going by it, so I might as well. So if you stop here, you can see there's a staircase, which will lead us to the other world. Whoop. Lesser demons. Oh, wait, no. Put you back on Roundhouse Kick. I think this is going to be no problem. Kasap. It's your only chance to attack, and that's what you do. Good night, sleep tight, you white. So there we go. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go down this way. All right, we got Mudslingers and a Pesky Jester. I'm going to concentrate on these Mudslingers because they can cast Whack. I love the meaty sound of that first hit from Roundhouse Kick. It's so good. What are you doing, Gibbs? I can lower the microphone slightly. I mean, physically lower it, not lower the volume. It was just like up near my eyeball there. All right, Amos is... Oh, I hit it too soon. Amos leveled up. All right. Okay, this is where we're going. I'm feeling a little bit sheepish, I'm afraid. Seems I was caught napping at my post. I dreamt of a place called the Isle of Smiles where everyone was happy and nothing remotely bad ever happened. Anyway, while I was dozing, no one can get through the gates. I've opened them now, so have yourselves a safe journey. Crikey. He dreamt about the Isle of Smiles, eh? That fellow don't know how lucky he is. It seems Jamros's influence extended even as far as this checkpoint. Reality and dreams are becoming rather tangled. So there's nothing to do there. All right. Come, my gloopy steed. We have no slime to waste. We must ride. Howcastle lies just up ahead. My destiny is to serve the prince of that realm. Onwards! Blah, blah, blah. Let's go in here first, though. Your first time in Howcastle, is it? The prince is a rum sort, I tell you. Well, you'll find that out more anon. Anyway, enough idle chit-chat. I've got to make a living somehow. As an inn. All right, yeah. Yeah, I'm good on that. Now we're good, we're good, we're good. Let's see what we got here. Nothing. A mini medal, a miniature medallion, a minimalistic medallion, a artisanal piece, a fucking coin, a damn dime, a petty penny, a thing. Nothing. Nothing. Yeah, we got a mini medal. That's something. So we're going to make our way to Houseworth and Howcastle. It's like the next area. There it is. It was Houseworth, at least. The village leans right up against the mountain. A quiet little village, to be sure. If not for the neighboring horses, I might suspect I'd gone deaf. It must be a real riot living in a sleepy little village like this. A knight atop a slime saying he's got to see the prince. You don't see one of them every day. Greetings, travelers. Welcome to Houseworth. One finds beautiful women no matter where one goes. I mean, isn't it time for prayers already? So we're in the nation of Howcastle. That would make this Houseworth Howcastle. How convenient! Houseworth, aye? Nice name. Kind of rustic and everything like that. It's a little rustic. Yeah, here's the inn that I'm not needing to stay in, but we'll explore around a bit. Nothing! You ever heard of that tale of the Prince of Howcastle? That's a lost cause in my humble opinion. I came here myself to see if the stories were true. Turns out he's even worse than I feared. He came all this way just to see the prince? A lost cause. What can he mean by that? I wonder if all travelers to the castle stay here. Perhaps Howcastle has no inn? Have you no inn? I thought you might say something because I was behind that. Nah, I'm good, I'm good. Nothing. A mini medal, a miniature medallion, a minimalistic medallion, a artisanal piece, a fucking coin, a damn dime, a petty penny, a thing. What's up, dude? This village has a certain rustic charm, doesn't it? Hang around here for a while, and you'll feel like all is well with the world. But let's not allow this talk of peace and harmony to distract us. We've got business to do. So he's a shop. All right, let's see what he's got. So he's got fur capes, which it's no good. Tortoiseshell, fur hood. Alright, so there's really nothing here that I want to buy. I was bred and born in Hounsworth. Lived here. Man and boy, I have. Truth be told, I spent 13 years ploughing this very field. That's a fair chunk of my natural life. I don't know why he became Michael Caine, but he did. That fella's a farmer through and through, right? It's written all over his face. Some work in the open fields might be a nice change of pace from all those dingy dungeons. That rustic accent can be rather off-putting. Why, he's a right country, ace. What's going on here? Nothing! Not a single thing. Now that's what I call a prince. His parents fall ill, so he bravely sets off on a quest to find a cure. The Prince of Somnia is a prince worthy of the name, alright? And what do we get stuck with? Howard the Coward. I don't know if King Howard puts up with him. I suppose updated rumors can take a little while to reach some places. The Prince of Howcastle seems to have a rather less than stellar reputation. Whoa, folks have heard about the Prince of Somnia all the way out here? Oh, hey. In the Kingdom of Howcastle, he who would be king must first go through the royal rite of purification. The question is now whether the Prince Howard can actually manage it. Where's the door? Oh, there's not. It's a separate thing. It's so weird. Nothing. I'm bored. Want someone to play with me? Anyone will do, even Prince Howard. Huh, Prince Howard often comes here to play, eh? Perhaps this prince isn't bad after all. This boy seems to be a playmate of Howie's. Sounds like the princess has one friend at least. A mini medal! A miniature medallion, a minimalistic medallion, a continental piece, a fucking coin, a damn dime, a petty penny, a thing. Why am I finding mini medals all over this bitch, huh? Alright. Let's talk to this asshole. Every time I see my face reflected in the water, I see how the easy caught up with me. I know use in having regrets now, I suppose. Truly a tranquil spot to reflect on one's life. I'm sure it's just ripples in the water that look like wrinkles. I no use trying to turn back the clock. Daylight savings time is bullshit, so obviously a church. Oh, your farmer's work is never done. When I come here, I feel like my heart and soul are purified. But they say this cave pales in comparison to Hallowed Hollow, where a royal rite of purification takes place. Still only royal folk are allowed to go in there. I'll have to stick with this cave. I wonder if Prince Howard has already undergone the royal rite of purification. This place is a real something, you know? I bet the villagers hang out here all day. So this isn't where royal rite takes place then. I don't know why you thought it would be. Alright. Alright. Kind of haven't looked much on this side of the village. Alright, my levies. I see crops fetch a good price over in our castle. Where's your castle at, you say? Head west of here and it'll be right in front of your nose. A lot of Howcastle visitors must pass through this village. The people here seem to enjoy an excellent quality of life. If we're near the castle, we might as well pay a visit. Pray a visit? No, that doesn't work. That's not helpful. Alright. Nothing! What a odd like tale. Of course you do. Well, I used to be guard over at Castle. Then over that Prince Howard's constant carry on, I got the chop. I'll tell you more, but I only start crying. Plenty of ex-Howcastle workers in this village, ain't there? Oh dear, I can sense this gentleman's resentment towards the prince. His memories of Prince Howard seem tinged with a certain bitterness. Sounds like the prince is kind of an asshole. Have you noticed this? Like Dragon Quest kind of has a tradition where you visit a place where the prince is like a total asshole. You know, they did it in this one. 8 did it. 11 did it. Although the guy in 11 turned out to be all right after a while, but still. My eyes been used to work at the castle looking after young Prince Howard. Oh, 5 did it as well, but he turned out all right too. Fair gave him the runaround, I did. My husband couldn't take the strain. Look at the state of him now. The princess babysitter, I bet he knows a lot about this royal fella. Her poor husband. It just breaks my heart. I wonder how old this Prince Howard is now. He must be approaching manhood. Nothing. Not a damn thing. A moonwort bulb. I may not be all that I learned, but I know a thing or three. Used to work over in our castle, I did. I hear the prince is finally set off to perform the royal rite of purification. And about time, too. But that guy, I really went full Michael Caine there. That was weird. Is this guy? Well, what do we have then? A fine strapping bunch of youngsters. You fancy getting your hands dirty and helping me out with the harvest? Let's say yes. Good for you. The youngsters in this here village are scared of little hard work. So you're happy to settle down here in Nosworth and live a simple farmer's life. I didn't say that. I'm just joshing with you. That's the famous house with you, my buddies. Joking aside, there does seem to be a shortage of farmhands around. Farming does seem like pretty hard work. That fella cracks me up. Oh, gotta talk to the horse. No, snort. Not sure what I expected. Horse noises. That is certainly a well-fed animal. The horse probably belongs to that old gentleman over there. Whoa, that horse has some spirit, eh? Alright, so, yeah. That's pretty much it. We're gonna go to the castle now. Which is not far. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Oh. Here we are. Avast! This really is a fancy castle hidden way out in the backwoods. Interesting. The entire castle is built on top of a mountain. I wonder what awaits us inside. I wonder what will happen. Welcome to How Castle. Such a hospitable guard. There certainly is a kingdom that is at peace. So this is How Castle, eh? The soldiers here have rather tranquil auras. You know, Millie, she is that girl that everybody knows that always got to talk about your aura. She's like, "How are you feeling?" Like, oh, I'm feeling good. Yes, I can tell. Your aura is pink or whatever. You know? Welcome to How Castle. So this is How Castle. They're not saying anything different. Okay, yeah. Same shit. You lot look like you can handle yourselves. You've been in some dust-ups with a fair few monsters in your time out of warrant. If you got time to spare, maybe you could lend a hand to Prince Howard and his father. If you want to find out more, I'd recommend you go and speak with the king. Well, that request came out of nowhere. I wonder where the king needs a hand with. There's nothing to be lost by hearing the king out. Whew, I thought he was going to challenge us to a battle for a second there. Yeah, no, that was the other town that did that. Prince Howard's the best prince in the world. He's never too busy to play with me. I reckon the prince gets along better with kids than grown-ups. The more I learn about this prince, the less I feel I know him. Well, that's one citizen who admires the prince. Oh, I got a seated defense. Oh, I'm sorry, magic. The walnut one is magic. And a mini medal. A miniature medallion. A minimalistic medallic artisanal piece. A fucking coin. A damn dime. A penny petty. I'm not going to go through the whole thing every single time. Oh, yeah, I wanted to use the seed of magic. We'll just use that on rec. If I told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. I don't care who your daddy is. You'll get your dinner when I give it to you. Oh, pardon me if I spoke out of turn there. I was sure it was Prince Howard coming to pester me again. She may have a sharp tongue, but the aroma suggests that she knows how to cook. It didn't take much to make her snap, did it? Crikey, and here I was wondering how she knows my old man. Oh, God, Carver, you are fucking hilarious. Let's go down here. Leads outside. Is there anything here? Oh, there's this guy. Is it just me who thinks that everyone's been a tad bit harsh on Prince Howard? Well, I wouldn't mind much having a venture into it. I wouldn't much like having to venture into a dank cave filled with monsters either. So the prince is being forced to visit some monster-infested cave? Who said it should be easy or fun? It's alright, right? He seems to be genuinely concerned about the prince's well-being. Aha. Look at what I found. A thing. Oh, here's something. Ooh, a seed of wisdom. You don't see those too often. That's the condom one. That's the one that looks like a purple condom. We'll give that to Rec. If ever you need to make a swift exit, this tunnel will take you right out of the castle. None uses except for Prince Howard there. I'll try to think where he's sneaking off to next. I think if you just go out this way-ish, it brings you outside. And then you can just jump off there and whatever, but I'm not going to do that right now because there's no point to it. Let's go in here. See where it brings me. Aha! Oh, there's Prince Howard's room. I got in. Hey, hello you. Don't you know who I am? I'm Howard, Crown Prince of the realm of How Castle, all hail me. Hey, that sounds pretty impressive, right? I've been working on it. Impressive? Nothing about him is impressive. Finally, an audience with Prince Howard. Prince Howard certainly makes quite an impression. The Good King's Guide. But it's so covered in scribblings and doodles it's practically illegible. What we got here? A Slime Story Part 5. My name is Uzo. My dream is to become... My dream is for the name to drip from the lips of all people of the world. I have recently heard of a slime so powerful that it can defeat entire gangs of cats with its little finger. Now, obviously, slimes don't have little fingers, so I'm not quite sure what to believe. But if this fabled slime does exist, I can give my dreams of being the world's toughest slime a sloppy kiss goodbye. A gloopy kiss goodbye. Yeah, a gloopy. Not sloppy. It's both. In any case, I have arrived at an important decision and must leave this nameless village behind. Nothing. So obviously I can't get through that door because it's a red door. I would need a magic key for a red door. Okay, that brings me here. Okay, cool. Oi, buzz it off. Let me sleep, will you? I had to stay up all night playing cards with Prince Howard for the 38th night in a row. Oh dear, there's nothing worse than sleep deprivation. I haven't had the first clue about card games. I fear I wouldn't last as long as a soldier in Hell Castle. I wonder if he has to let the prince win. So you need an ultimate key to get in there. Let's break these. Smashy, smashy. Smashy, smashy. Smashington, smashington. Anything over here? No. I think I've seen everything that I can see other than going upstairs. So let's do that. Shoop. I mean, I can go out here. Check that shit out. You haven't spotted Prince concealing himself behind the items of furniture in the vicinity, have you? Prince Howard tends to make himself scarce when it's time for his weekly weapon training session. Why is he asking us? We just got here. This must be the prince's weapon instructor. I believe I'm starting to get the measure of the prince. Okay. Well, there's the poet guy over there. We'll talk to him. Brimming with bravery, crammed full of courage, and voluminously vested with valor, the mighty Prince of Howcastle. Oh, am I kidding? I'm a poet, pure-hearted and true. I'm not a professional fibber. Working for the royal family is not without its problems, it would seem. Seems Prince Howard's reputation leaves a lot to be desired. Cram full of cowardice. Oh! What are we going to do with that Prince Howard? He may be petrified of caves and monsters, but he's got no fear chasing the ladies, let me tell you. I've lost track of the number of times he tried to get me to come and look at his armor collection. This would seem to be more laid-back royal families I've encountered. I'm afraid I do not understand. Why would he want her to see his armor collection? And even you're a cinnamon roll. Don't ever change. Sounds like the prince could stand to grow up a bit, eh? Yeah, a bit. It's the only place where we girls can get a moment's peace. Prince Howard's got us all run ragged. This prince must be a real handful if his guards are griping to strangers. Did these soldiers not worry their gripes might Do these soldiers not worry their gripes might not... Wow, I can't say the sentence. Do these soldiers not worry their gripes might make their way back to the king? What could the prince have done to them? I signed up to be a soldier, and I seen the world battling monsters, now I'm just a glorified babysitter and a spoilt little brat. I'd have been better off staying in Nazareth plowing the fields. Oh, I didn't mean... I pressed the wrong button. Shut up. Don't talk. Just don't. Talking is done. Well, no job is without its faults, but this seems to be rather out of the ordinary. He pledged his life to the royal family, but he's not pulling any punches when it comes to the prince. A spoilt royal brat. Folks sure have lots of titles for this prince. None of them good. Well, why would he want to see his armor collection? How do I get down there? I think... Probably out of there, which is probably where Prince What-His-Face is. All right, let's go talk to the king. I does not remember. Be warned, King Owl, have no truck with time wasters. A room this fancy is fit for a king, eh? Tuck your shirt in, Wreck. We're meeting royalty. It's a tunic, so it doesn't do that. It seems strange that passing travelers like us are granted an audience with the king so easily. It's life, though. Welcome to the court of King Owl. I can see that you've travelled far to be here. Please make yourselves at home. The Chancellor seems kindly. I'm not used to getting this kind of treatment from the get-go. It is pleasant indeed to get such a warm welcome. My dear little Howie was always a sensitive child. The rough and tumble, so beloved of less refined boys, was never his cup of tea. Howie's natural delicate disposition meant he had an extreme aversion of entering into overtly dangerous situations. I just wish everyone would please stop calling him Howard the Coward. Prince Howard's mother seems like a very kind-hearted lady. It's natural for a mother to be concerned about her son's reputation. Huh, if she says so. I don't really know the fella. Is there anything back there? Okay, no. Let's talk to Kingface. Oh, you know it's important when we're all lining up. So how'd you like this fine kingdom of mine? Not too shabby, eh? King House, and I'm rolling the game. Nah, you look like you'd be out for some excitement. What do you say? Want to help me out with a slightly delicate situation? Sure. Time wasters. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I'll read it. Time wasters, eh? If it's all the same to you. Could you go and waste someone else this time? I have important kingly business to attend to. Alright, let's try it. I pressed the wrong button. Yes. Good to hear. Oh, I knew you'd be up for it. Now this little task I have for you concerns my lad Howie.
The boy's just celebrated his 15th birthday. He insisted everyone paraded around in fancy dress. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Tradition dictates that when the Prince of Howcastle turns 15, he must head south to a cave called Haunted Hallowed Hollow. There he'll undergo the royal rite of purification. I did it back in my day, as did my father and his father before him. You get the general idea. Now, I'll keep my voice down so as not to upset the boy's mother. Harry's, I'm afraid, a chicken, a scaredy cat, and a big girl's blouse.
Wow, very colourful.
I've packed him off to the cave with a coterie of guards on several occasions, and they've always returned in disarray. But you look to me like you've been through a few scraps and skirmishes in your time. I like to cut your collective jib. I want to ask you to take my Howie to Hallowed Hollow and ensure he undergoes the rite of purification. I say, are you going to help me out? Yes.
Of course you're going to help me out. I could see the glint in your eyes. Chancellor, get Howie. Now. Yes, Your Majesty. Yes, of course.
Now, there's nothing I like more than to hear about adventurous excitement and daring do. Would you indulge me and tell a little about your quest, yes?
Well, you see, it's like this.
So, you're on a journey of self-discovery, travelling every corner of the world to smite monsters. Takes me back to my wild youth. I don't know what finding a true self means, but I wish you luck in your quest all the same. So, you like stuff? Your Majesty, it pains me to report that, once again...
Hey, let me guess, my son and heir has done a runner.
Yes, Your Majesty, Prince Howard has, as you put it, done a runner. Everyone is searching for him, I can assure you. He'll be the death of me, that son of mine. Knowing my boy, he won't have strayed far. You can bet your last gold coin he's hiding himself somewhere in the castle. You can go and join in Harry's little game of hide and seek, could you? If you find him, grab him by the scruff of the neck and bring him here. I'm counting on you.
I get the feeling this is going to be an incredibly annoying mission. We can't very well... Jesus, Millie's a savage. We can't very well accompany the Prince of the Cave if we can't find him first. Let's go. Great. So first we got to find the Royal Brat, Yeah, well, it'll give us a chance to learn our way around the castle, I reckon. I'm pretty sure I know where he is. In here is where I'm thinking, in one of these barrels. Nope, he ain't there. Maybe he pops up there later.
My lad's gone off and scarpered.
I love that accent that I get to do in these parts. Alright. Alright, well, there's where his bedroom would be, so... Oh, he's here.
Where's Prince...
Oh, this is a different kid.
Where's Prince Howard going on? I want to play. Our favourite game's hide and seek. Just the other day, I hid inside a barrel. Prince Howard seemed really impressed by my ingenuity.
Oh, maybe he is in the barrel, and I had to talk to this kid first. Maybe you can't just go and find him. Maybe you got to talk to that kid first. Because I seem to remember him being over here. I mean, it could be a different place with barrels, but...
You mind? There's someone trying to hide in here, you know?
There he is.
Cripes. Why does someone always have to find me? Well, what are you doing looking for me anyway? You gave me quite a shock. Well, I can't put it off any longer. I'm sure my dear father wants words with me. I ask you, who would be a prince? Why wasn't I born a farmer or a cow?
Let's return to King Howell. Whoa, like hunting fish in a barrel, eh? He actually answered back. He's still got a lot to learn about hide and seek. He seems like he'd be younger than 15, but I'll go with it.
Honestly, the things I have to put up with.
Let's have a chat with the prince later, alright? Yeah. There we go. Greetings once again, Rick. Hope that little game of hunt the... Oh, I forgot his voice.
Greetings once again, Rick. Hope that little game of hunt the prince didn't wear you out. Knife told his mother that he was busy in the garden. There's no need for her to know that he was scraping the bottom of a barrel. Your mother's got high hopes for you, Howie. Don't you go letting it down, you hear? Now, my lad, I think you know what's coming. If you're to succeed me as King of Howcastle, you have to undergo the royal rite of purification. Now, I don't want to hear any ifs or buts. You're going, and there are two ways about it. As you know, it's a perilous journey, but this time I find you some battle-hardened companions. They're going with you to every step of the way, so you have nothing to fear. Go, my boy, the time is now. I know you're going to make your parents proud. Yes, father, I won't let you down. Come on, Rick, was it? You're going to look out for me, right? Let's hit the road then, Rick. Royal rite of purification, here we come.
I literally don't believe it.
We wish you luck, Prince Howard. All hail Prince Howard. Take care now, Prince Howard. Do all you can to protect the prince, Rek. I can't wait for this royal rite of purification, but there's just one little thing I need to do before I leave. If you could just wait here, I promise it won't be a second. Yeah, it won't be a second because he ain't coming back. And he's out. Uh-oh, you don't think... Did he forget something? Perhaps he forgot some item necessary for the rite. Yeah, perhaps he ran like a bitch. Alright, I'm pretty sure we gotta go down this way now. Hey, what's up? Oh, I won't do it. Oh, I won't go back to that dank cave. No prince should be forced to grub about in the underground. But if I don't go the right, I won't be fit to follow in my father's footsteps. In those monsters, those monstrous monsters. You've rambled me once again. Truly, I have no hope of evading you for long, Rek. I can see you will shadow me until I've done my royal duty. Resistance is clearly futile. Very well, you win. I relent. I will join you once more. Prince Howard joins the party, but not really. He's just a follower. It looks like we're finally ready to head to Hallowed Hollow. Keep an eye on him. He's one slippery prince. Our tedious game of hide and seek is finally over. Right? Oh, I didn't actually say anything. Alright, I'm going to stop right here. I'll see you guys real soon with more Dragon Quest VI.